Checking the brakes, and what we do with the brakes is we see right here on the lining. Now see that line right there?
Yeah.
This line right here.
Yeah.
If the brakes are not past that line, it passed. And so this one passed over here. And this one here, getting a little close. No, this one passes too. It's okay. Let's go to the back. This particular bus does not have the line on it, as you can see. And let's take a look at this one over here. Let's go down underneath and take a look. Okay, the brakes are satisfactory, and in this case, because of their thickness, they're okay. So I'm going to write them okay. Now let's see here. These do not have DD3s. So I think this is pretty much all for the first section. We'll do the last section, unless you want to do that too.
Whenever.
Let's see here.
Down.
See, none of these. This doesn't have DD3s. Oh, okay. And here's one more thing. And then we check the handbrake mechanism, which is right here.
This is the handbrake
This is
mechanism?
the handbrake mechanism right here. Now it all looks good, and I don't see that it needs adjustment. And then one more thing that I found over the years that we really have to do is check these fittings right here. All these need, and they need to be lubed so that the handbrake works okay. Okay, now actually I think this thing should be rearranged so go back and forth on it. All right, we're going to start doing radius rods now. This is critical for buses, especially affects the steering. But right here. We have the radius rod bushing right here, and we're looking at it. We're looking for any kind of wear spots or looseness and that does not appear to be. This one here, up in this section here, we're looking, and it appears to be okay. And then let's go over to this side. Now see here. Okay, this particular one I'm going to write up as what I call a class 2, and what that means, it's not that bad, but we're gonna, next time the inspection comes up, we want to do that. So we'll write this up. Radius rod rear, wheel, left, class 2.
And the rear part of it, the rear part of it right here?
Now okay, now we also want to check. We did check the rear right here. And, okay, now we also look at the stabilizers here. It's okay. We also look at the shocks, the mounting of the shocks. Now here's one I don't like. Now see, just from my experience, I don't like the fact this nut is too far out and there's space. So I'm going to write out to tighten this one up. I tighten the, okay, right here, VO, left, tighten. Okay. The other thing we're supposed to check is suspension bolts, this, and this one in here. Make sure there's nothing loose. Here, here, and here. Get that done. Okay, we're going to look at the links here, and the links are okay on both sides here. Okay, the links are okay. Okay. Shock absorber bushings are okay. Okay, now we're gonna do airbags. We're gonna do the airbags on the rear. Now, first of all, we're gonna make a test. Let me get the water and make a test.
Oh yeah, right next to my head. Dude. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime and they're like coming out right now. I gotta get out of here. I've been bit by a black widow. It was not a happy time in Mike Allison's life.
These airbags, surprisingly, they're in pretty good shape. This one's a little tired.
Spray it, spray it.
But oddly enough,
I got it.
let's spray it. This airbag, it passes, but this is, we're gonna write this one as number 1 left, class 2. That means it needs to be changed eventually. It's not leaking though, that's the whole thing. This one appears to be okay, I don't see nothing leaking, and this one appears to, shedding light on this one. Yeah, this one appears to, again, let's go to the front.
This one right here.
No, this one we already checked. Okay, let's go to the front.
Okay.
All right, that airbag appears to be okay. Okay, let's go over here. And this one will be okay. And let's go this one over here. Seems to be okay. And this one here seems to be okay. So we're gonna pass the front one. They appear to be doing okay.
Okay.
They're not loose. We're looking for anything loose. Now we're going to go to the fuel tank. And we're going to look to see if we see a little bit of leakage here, but that could be from the outside, but I don't see anything dripping. And all the mounts seem to be good. The fuel tank is okay. The mounts are okay. And another thing is very important. Let's see. And that's to check the differential. This is something you need to stay on top of. Most times they're all right, but if you let them go, they can be very expensive repairs. Simply stick your finger in, and that makes you're happy. Okay. I'll be right back.